Welcome to Vedic Wisdom Insights. Glory to my Guru Swami Mukundananda for showering his blessings on me and everybody. Welcome to our ongoing Isopanisad series. In today's episode, we will discuss verse 15. First, we will chant the mantra followed by translation, and then we will discuss what the mantra is giving us the message to implement it in our life. So verse 14, Hiranmayena patrena satya sa pihita mukham tattvam pusana apavranu satya dharmaya drashtaye. Translation: O my Lord, sustainer of all that lives, your real face is covered by your dazzling effulgence. Kindly remove that covering and exhibit yourself to your pure devotee. Explanation: In the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 14, 27th verse, the Lord explains his personal rays, that is Brahma Jyotir, the dazzling effulgence of his personal form in this way. I am the basis of the formless Brahman, the immortal and imperishable, of eternal dharma and of unending divine bliss. Brahman, Paramatma and Bhagwan are three aspects of the same absolute truth. Brahman is the aspect most easily perceived by the beginner. Paramatma is realized by those who have further progressed, and Bhagwan realization is the ultimate realization of the absolute truth. Thus, Lord Krishna is the ultimate absolute truth, and he is also the source of Brahma Jyotir and all-pervading Paramatma. Thus, by his one plenary expansion, the all-pervading Paramatma, the Lord maintains the complete material cosmic creation. He also maintains all manifestations in the spiritual world. Therefore, in this mantra of Isopanishad, the Lord is addressed as Pusan, the ultimate maintainer. The personality of God as ShreeKrishna is always filled with transcendental bliss. When he was present at Vrindavan 5000 years ago, he always remained in transcendental bliss, even from the beginning of his childhood pastimes. When he played the role of a naughty butter thief, all his associates enjoyed celestial bliss by his stealing. The Lord's fame as a butter thief is not reproachable, for by stealing butter, the Lord gave pleasure to his pure devotees. Everything the Lord did in Vrindavan was for the pleasure of his associates there. This system of God realization is a great science. The materialistic Sankhya yogis can only analyze and meditate on the 24 factors of the material creation, for they have very little information of the Purush. And the impersonal transcendentalists are simply bewildered by the glaring effulgence of the Brahma Jyotir. If one wants to see the absolute truth in full, one has to penetrate beyond the 24 material elements and the glaring effulgence as well. Sri Isopanishad points towards this direction, praying for the removal of Hiranmay Patra, the dazzling covering of the Lord. Unless this covering is removed, so one can perceive the real face of the personality of Godhead. Factual realization of the absolute truth can never be achieved. Perfect knowledge means knowing Krishna as the root of this Brahman effulgence. This knowledge can be gained from scriptures such as Srimad Bhagwatam, which perfectly elaborates the science of Krishna. In Srimad Bhagwatam, Vedavyas has established that one will describe the supreme truth as Brahman, Paramatma or Bhagwan according to one's realization of him. Vedavyas never states that supreme truth is Jiva, an ordinary living entity. The living entity should never be considered the all-powerful supreme truth. If he were the supreme, he would not need to pray to the Lord to remove his dazzling cover so that the living entity could see his real face. In the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 6, 46th and 47th verse, ShreeKrishna has explained that why a yogi is superior to tapasvi, jnani and karmi. And even amongst yogis, Shri Krishna declares Bhakti Yogi to be the highest. Shri Krishna has repeatedly said that my devotees are near and dear to me. I get enslaved by them and their bhakti. To conclude, one who has no knowledge of the potencies of Supreme Truth will realize the impersonal Brahman. Similarly, when one realizes the material potencies of the Lord but has little or no information of the spiritual potencies, he attains Paramatma realization. Thus, both Brahman and Paramatma realization of the absolute truth are partial realizations. However, when one realizes the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Shri Krishna, in full potency after the removal of Hiranyamay Patra, one realizes Lord Krishna, who is known as Vasudeva, is everything Brahman, Paramatma and Bhagwan. He is Bhagwan the root and Brahman and Paramatma are his branches. And finally, my Guru Swami Mukundananda has written commentary on Bhagavad Gita, the Song of God. The verses so far we discussed, their commentary and detailed explanation is given in a simple and lucid language. I hope this commentary and explanation will help you to enrich your spiritual knowledge and take you closer to God. Hare Krishna and Jai Shri Ram.